Today we are back with another install video. Today we're going to be installing this Carven exhaust system. This is a catback system for the truck. And basically it has the back pipe from the cats, the muffler, and then it dumps off after the muffler. So I'm going to do a walkthrough of the parts that it comes with, what we need to install everything, and then we're going to do some comparison videos of the factory muffler and exhaust compared to this one, you know, in-cab sounds. And then we're going to do some drive-by and things like that, so we'll have a good comparison on how this sounds compared to the factory exhaust. Yeah, this is something I've been wanting to do for the truck for a long time, and I'm super excited to put it on. Let's get started. Alright, so here is what the kit came with. First of all, there's the box right there. You can see there's the company Carven, and this wasn't given to us. You know, we're not sponsored by this company or anything. I paid full price for this, so you know, you guys know that I believe in this product. Basically, it came with your pipe that goes, it bolts on right past the cats and the Y. And that's going to be two 14mm bolts to take the factory one off and put this one on. Let me just show you guys the welds on this thing. You can see it. Hopefully that's kind of focusing on there. But it is super sweet. I mean, this is a solid product. And now we have the muffler itself. So this is the dump exhaust. So basically you have your muffler and then it just dumps right off. You can see that. Check out all those welds. This is a really nice exhaust system. I'm happy with it already. I haven't even put it on the truck. And then we got our clamp. So this is basically what we're going to be clamping the muffler to the pipe with right there. And this one, you're going to need a 15mm socket. So we have our 14 and our 15, and just my little extended 20-volt ratcheting wrench. But yeah, we're going to get started now. We will go take off the factory exhaust first and then throw this bad boy on. Alright, so we got that one broken free. Okay, so there's the Y pipe from the factory right there next to the transfer case. And I have one bolt out completely, and this one's backed out all the way to where the threads aren't even in. So now what we're gonna do is get this hanger off, and then there's another hanger by the muffler right there, and then another one back towards the tailpipe back there. And once you get those off, it's pretty much just wiggling the factory exhaust out. So we got the factory muffler off, and I just put it on the table for you guys to compare them in size. I cut the tailpipe off with a Sawzall because I could not fish that dang thing out of there. Maybe with a lift or something you can, but if you just crawl under the truck, it's impossible. Yeah. So here's the size comparison in the mufflers. You can see that. And obviously this one has way less resistance, so that's how you get the sound. But it's a super nice finish, and I'm excited to put it on. So now we're going to get these lined up on the hangers, and like I said, the clamp to connect the pipe to the muffler itself is a 15mm bolt, and then these two bolts that connect to the Y pipe are two 14mm. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, there it is. It's already dirty. We just got back from New Mexico, and I haven't washed my truck yet, but we were on trails and camping for 3 days, so the exhaust is dirty already. But there's one of the bolts and then another one right on this side, and that's all it takes as far as installing it and then just sliding the hangers in. But yeah, there it is. So I just drove about 2,500 miles to New Mexico and back on some trails and on highways and stuff, and I love the exhaust. It's perfect. It's loud, but it's not obnoxious, and it's not super loud in-cab sound to where you're, you know, hating it.
but it's the perfect aggressive tone, and it's super high clearance for when you're off-roading as well. It's great. Okay, here is the factory exhaust takeoff sound. Okay, so here is a in-cab sound of the factory exhaust. Really can't hear much. All right, here is a in-cab sound, just cruising around with the exhaust on. Right now I'm just going about 20-30 miles per hour. And here is a in-cab sound of me getting on it. So it's loud, but it's not obnoxious, and you can hear it in the cab, but it's nothing to where it's, you know, getting on your nerves or anything like that. It doesn't drone out. It's a super crisp, deep tone, and I think it's just right. Here's a in-cab sound on the highway, going about 60 miles per hour at 2,000 RPM. Let's see, I'll get on it real quick. That's upwards to 3,000 RPM, back down. Here is the sound at idle. Right, I hope you guys got a good feel and a taste for the sound of this exhaust through those clips that I put in, but I'm just going to talk about it now. We'll start with the installation. The installation was a breeze. The hardest part is just getting that factory muffler out. I didn't use a lift or anything like that, so I basically was trying to fish it out, you know, without having any type of leverage or angles. I was laying on my back underneath the truck trying to do it. So what I did was I just cut the tailpipe off with a Sawzall, and that made it super simple. So if you're not planning on reusing your factory exhaust, just cut your tailpipe off, and that'll make it 10 times easier. And then the Carven exhaust just bolts right on, and you pop in the hangers. Use some WD-40 on the hangers, slide those in, and you're in and out. You know, it probably takes 5 minutes to put the new one on. And so performance-wise, this thing sounds awesome. It sounds mean, aggressive. It's super high clearance, and it doesn't drone out to where, you know, you can't hear anything inside the cab or anything like that. It's really nice. It performs well, and it sounds awesome. It gives the 4Runner a totally different feel when you're driving. As far as, you know, a gain in power, it's hard to gain power in these trucks, you know, without like supercharging them or something. So, you know, I want to say that I gained some power from it, but it might just be me thinking I did with the sound of it. So, you know, maybe a few horsepower, nothing crazy. But the fact that it is a super high clearance exhaust, and it's under $400, that sold it for me. So my factory tailpipe was smashed in on the end. It was almost closed completely because I had hit it so many times on trails and rocks and things like that. So this one is tucked way up there. It has a dump, so it doesn't have any type of tailpipe that can get snagged on anything. And I think that's going to help a lot, and just peace of mind that you're not going to mess anything up when you're out, you know, four-wheeling with your truck. So for the price, it's under $400, and the way it performs, it's high clearance, it looks nice, it sounds awesome. I really think that this is one of the best bang for your buck exhaust systems that you can get for your 4Runner. And they make them for all other types of vehicles too, so go check out their website if you don't have a 4Runner and you're interested in one. So now I am going to play some just random clips from a few trails we did with the exhaust on, just so you guys can get a taste of that. I figured I might as well, you know, it's not gonna hurt anything in this video. But we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching as always. Peace out.